The worst kept secret in professional wrestling is now official as WWE Hall of Famer Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge, is All Elite. He is full-time with AEW. Details on his first comments since signing with All Elite Wrestling and making his debut at WrestleDream, as well as plans moving forward for the Hall of Famer in All Elite Wrestling. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. And the biggest story right now coming out of All Elite Wrestling's WrestleDream pay-per-view is the debut and the signing of the rated R superstar himself, Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge. He is All Elite. We've got all of the details surrounding his shocking AEW debut at the conclusion of the WrestleDream pay-per-view this evening. Adam Copeland has arrived in All Elite Wrestling. At the conclusion of Sunday's AEW WrestleDream, Christian Cage retained the AEW TNT Championship against Darby Allin thanks to help from his new ally, Allin's former best friend Nick Wayne. As Wayne, Cage, and Luchasaurus were ready to put the finishing touches on their assault of Darby Allin and his mentor Sting, the lights went out and a Grindhouse-inspired video showed an anonymous man driving a fancy car through Seattle. Copeland's trademark Metalingus theme by Alter Bridge blared throughout the arena, and it led to none other than the former WWE champion himself, Edge, also known, as I mentioned, as Adam Copeland now, blaring throughout the arena. Copeland appeared through a big fog of smoke and pyrotechnics. Initially, he feigned an alliance with Cage and company, but Copeland attacked all three men, hitting a huge spear on Luchasaurus, as well as Darby Allin's former best friend Nick Wayne, saving Sting and Darby from further harm, refusing to take side with his longtime friend. Copeland then shared a handshake with his fellow WWE Hall of Famer Sting as the pay-per-view went off the air. Of course, Copeland wrestled his final match for WWE in August, though his contract with the company did not expire until Saturday, that being September 30. As of October 1st, he was a free agent, and now indeed he is All Elite. And we also have more details on when he's going to be making his debut for AEW, all this kind of stuff. So we're going to get straight into it. As you can see, some of the pictures of his debut, of his AEW future, as well as we're going to get to some comments very shortly. Adam Copeland is debuting for AEW on the 10th of October. Following Adam Edge Copeland's debut for All Elite Wrestling at the conclusion of WrestleDream, he joined the company and the president, Tony Khan, for the post-show media scrum. Tony Khan has stated and revealed that Copeland is indeed going to be full-time with the company. Copeland expressed that he wants to help and contribute and felt AEW is where he could do that. The Hall of Famer is indeed scheduled to appear for the 4-year anniversary episode of AEW Dynamite on October 4, as well as on Collision on October 7. His first match is taking place on Tuesday Night Dynamite on October 10 against Luchasaurus, who of course he speared at WrestleDream. So again, this is an indication, unlike his WWE contract where he was booked for a certain amount of dates and wasn't going to be full-time, he is going to be full-time. He's going to be appearing on most, if not all, episodes of Dynamite, as well as episodes of Collision as well. Copeland stated that he contacted Darby Allin on Friday night when he landed in Seattle, Washington. They shot Copeland's vignette that aired prior to his on-screen arrival. Copeland added that someone saw him at a burger spot prior to his debut, but said the individual did not say anything. He also spoke about arriving to AEW with Alter Bridge's Metalingus. He said that the song comes with him wherever he goes, and he and Alter Bridge are friends. Of course, WWE does not actually own the rights to that song, hence why they're able to use it. But as far as some of the comments as well, we've actually got some of the comments that Adam Copeland had said about joining AEW. We can get those up on the screen right now. Now, speaking at the AEW WrestleDream press conference, Tony Khan and Copeland spoke about his debut. This is what was said, quote, "This is full-time. Adam is going to be with us every week. He's going to wrestle. He's a full-time part of the AEW roster. It's been a long time since anybody has seen Adam wrestle as much and at the level he's been in AEW. He's wrestling at the highest level in recent years. He's going to be here on a weekly basis," said Tony Khan. So once again confirming this isn't a part-time contract. This isn't like in WWE where he would wrestle infrequently. He's going to be wrestling full-time, and he's going to be on AEW television full-time week to week as well. Now, Copeland had some comments about joining AEW as well. He said the following, quote, "Part of coming here is that I want to contribute. I wanted to help. I just felt like here I'd really be able to do that and have the opportunity to be able to do that." I look at an entire fresh roster of faces, so many talent that I've never laid hands on before, and that to me, as a person who is driven by challenges, that for me was the biggest thing. I've never been in a ring with Samoa Joe or stood in a ring with Sting before tonight. I see Nick Wayne, Swerve. There are so many possibilities for me at this stage of my career that is so enticing and exciting. He continued by saying, I felt free, it felt fun. It felt the same feeling I had when I would come out for my indie shows when I was Adam Impact or Sexton Hardcastle. It was this brand new thing I always wanted to do, that feeling. I felt it out there at this stage in my career to feel that's special. 31 years in, to feel that way, that's a gift. This is all I ever wanted to do. This feels like an opportunity to come in and not just come in every 3 months. I'm going to be there every week. I'm a full-time guy. I want to do that for as long as that is possible. I feel that's how I can help the most. More than anything, that's what I'm here to do. Now, as I mentioned, he is going to be competing in his first match in a couple of weeks' time, as well as he's going to be speaking on this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. Actually, let's get the pictures back up and they can roll through so you can see some of the screen grabs from the show, as well as the stuff moving forward. Of course, Adam Copeland, as I mentioned, will waste no time on getting onto television too. AEW has announced that Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge, will speak on the October 4th episode of AEW Dynamite. That's going to be obviously also the anniversary episode, the 4-year anniversary episode of Dynamite on TBS2. Furthermore, as I stated earlier on, he will take on Luchasaurus on the October 10 episode of AEW Dynamite 2. Of course, Copeland made his AEW debut at WrestleDream at the end of the night. Copeland prevented Christian Cage from hitting Sting with a concerto. He then took out Nick Wayne, who turned his back on Darby Allin in the main event, and Luchasaurus aligned with him as well. Christian left the ring while Copeland took out his allies. In addition to other things announced for the show, we've also got the AEW International Championship. Ray Phoenix is set to defend against Nick Jackson, but we don't really know the status of Ray Phoenix right now, so again, we'll have to wait and see what happens when it comes to that one. But just to confirm, as I mentioned, WWE had Edge under a part-time contract, but fans look like they're going to be seeing him much more often in All Elite Wrestling, and he's stating that this is just the beginning of the ride in AEW as well. But once again, to confirm, his in-ring debut is going to be taking place on October 10. As I mentioned, Copeland made his AEW debut at WrestleDream, appearing in the conclusion of the post-match main event. He also made an appearance at that post-show media scrum with Tony Khan. He made several announcements in regards to Copeland's AEW career. He confirmed that Copeland would be appearing on Dynamite this Wednesday. And actually, what we didn't mention previously, he said that Copeland would deliver his mission statement, whatever that means. He also said that Copeland will be on Collision on Saturday and announced his debut match as well. Of course, once again, that debut match will be versus Luchasaurus on the October 10 episode of Dynamite. Khan noted how the show is a special Tuesday night broadcast of the show. It's also being called Title Tuesday. Khan also noted that Copeland specifically requested the rematch, fitting considering how WrestleDream ended. Copeland also commented on the reason he signed for AEW, as we mentioned previously, that he said he wanted to contribute as much as he could, and he viewed that AEW was the place that he would be able to do that. So what are your thoughts on Adam Copeland signing with All Elite Wrestling? What are your thoughts on him going to be full-time with AEW moving forward? Who do you think he's going to face off against? What do you think this means for a feud with Christian Cage? What were your reactions to his debut tonight as well? Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section below. Be sure to smash the like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right-hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.